Right. Hi guys. Sorry about that. So today we're on Gran Turismo. We're on the PlayStation, and we're going to be trying out the FIA manufacturers competition for today. I've just signed up for the 3 o'clock event, and I'm just going to run some free practices. We're going around the Fuji short circuit. So let's see how this gets on. I haven't actually played this for a few weeks. I had a bit of a frustrating experience. The penalty system was causing some issues that basically reduced my sportsmanship rating right down, which I wasn't particularly pleased with. So I actually removed the game for a while. Today we're running in my Renault. It's the team that I selected for the manufacturers championship. And at the moment, we're just going to basically, I just want to get my footing down, ready for the races. As I say, it's been a hot minute since I played. Ugh. So I've completely forgotten where my braking points are. I give myself 15 minutes worth of practice just to figure life out. And don't worry, I won't be this bad when it comes to the actual race. It's just first lap out. So we haven't got the hairpin on this one. Fuji's always a bit of a bum track for me anyway. It's got these really late apex curves, and it takes a hot minute to figure out turn in, turn out point. See, today I'm using the follow cam. I said in the stream on Monday, it's actually my preferred way of driving, but I have been working on trying to improve in preparation of getting an actual rig. Come on. I quite like driving these Renaults. I find the cornering responsiveness pretty sharp. They're not always the fastest cars, so I often get bugged down the straights, but through this fast, flowy bit, I should have a bit more luck. It's a 100-meter board on that one. Come across. This corner looks like it should be faster than it is, but it's not. Now, fair with the throttle around the long curve, get off the grass. Yeah, my inability to pull it back off the grass cost me the apex there. Meant I ran wide, shallow line. That was a bit too deep. So as I say, just spend a bit of time trying different lines. I'm on the soft because this is what I'm going to qualify with, and it's also the required tyre. We can also run on the medium depending on what the pit stop strategy looks like midway through the race. I would presume this isn't much of a fuel race. It's only 15 laps. Man, I am looking awful right now. As I say, that last corner is a pain in the butt. I reckon I've still got to trim off probably 4 seconds to be competitive. Also, that sharp first turn is going to be interesting at the start of the race. I'm sure there'll be plenty of dive bombers. A bit loose through the middle of the corner. Cost me on my exit. We're getting there, getting tidier. Again, as you see, I'm running off controller. No rig set up just yet. Normally, Normally the controller gives me issues in the actual race. When you're side by side, you end up having to make more drastic evasive maneuvers sometimes of opponents. There's got to be a smoother way of doing that quick, but we'll figure that one out in a minute. But yeah, definitely getting neater. This will be 3 seconds faster. This put me on 1:35, so probably another second or so. I got one more lap. Again, automatic transmission. I don't feel comfortable using the buttons for manual, although we're at the MFD, it is a little easier. Easier to cycle. Not particularly neat through there. You just got to stay off the power for so much longer. So I think we got the lap time in us now. I'm not going to be able to complete this lap, but get as much of it done as possible. I've also got to be careful of tyres. I know coming around the Coca-Cola curve there, I was using quite a lot of momentum. Now, see, this is the first issue with losing on my ranking, is it's put me in with some proper randos in this one, so it'll be interesting to go against them. As you can tell, I'm not entirely on with my beard yet, but I thought being locked in, I might as well see what happens. It's pretty patchy though. Right. Yep, so we're on the soft tyre. There's 4 of us ranked in the B, so we'll see how that bears out in qualifying. Yeah, that's a perfect example of what I'm nervous about when it gets to the actual race. It's people overcooking it, not really knowing what they're doing. Trying to keep away from you, Mr. Paul. Oh, Jesus. Woo! Got a little loose there. Yes, as I say, what are you doing? This will be interesting. Jesus. Uh, right. Now, hopefully, everyone should disappear now. I've got 5 minutes for qualifying. We're going to wait probably about a minute. Let everyone get as far up the track as possible. There's another one gone. And another one. Let's take 45. That Aston's not moved yet. Okay. So there's a big clump way up ahead. Probably punting each other off as we speak. We're just trying to find a clean bit of track. Don't want to take too much out these tyres right now. We're not in a race. And this will probably afford us 2 hot laps. It'd be nice if this car ahead got on the gas a little more. I can feel us creeping up on him. So yeah, basically, I've been having some issues with the penalty system. It's kind of why I stopped playing this for a hot minute. I know many other YouTubers as well been avoiding Gran Turismo because of it. But basically, I had 2 races in a row in which I stayed as far out the way as possible, and within the first couple of corners, I was getting 8-second penalties, and I didn't even hit anyone. And it was just killing my driver rep. But I thought, for you guys, let's get back online, let's try it out, let's see how we're doing, slowly build our rep back up. So I dive bombing from earlier. A little bit loose on the entry. Bollocks. How long we got left? A minute. I got offsided by the guy spinning ahead of me. Brilliant. Not what I need is this guy behind me. Well, let's get lap time in. Pretty terrible, but still somehow 12th, 13th. Man, these soft tyres are giving way super quick. It's definitely worthwhile binning them off as soon as I can. This lap time is going to be pretty terrible, so I'm just going to have to get what I get off it. Just wants to skate everywhere. No bite down on it. Fuck. Okay. So this will be interesting. 7th place. But way off what we could have done. I mean, what, we were doing 134s earlier on. I think we can stretch 3 laps out of the soft, pit end of lap 3, switch onto the mediums, and then see where we go from there. I was left running. Just one guy right now. Okay. First corner is going to be interesting. A lot of newbies in this. So yeah, we'll start on the soft. This race is also worth no points. So it'll be more of a case of trying to boost my rating a little bit. Push my way up. I wonder how many cars as well realise that they need to put on soft tyres. I wash my hands quite a lot, even though I don't leave the house, so I'm less worried about touching my face. Oh, and now the super long start videos. Okay. Check out the fuel for the first lap. Well, 15 laps to do, but we are pitting a lot. But I'd like to save where I can. Rolling start might help us here, might not. I'm going to pull all the way to the inside here. I want nothing to do with any first corner dive bombing. Don't care if I've lost the draft. Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. No, come on. Trying to keep out of the way. Oh, look, I'm still out. Oh, Jesus. What are you doing, son? Right. So not a bad start. 5th to 8th. Could have done without that first corner issue, but Alright, so fuel is light, but I'm going to pit so many times. I think I'm just going to run rich, take the extra couple of seconds in the fuel penalty. We're up to second. First place with that penalty for that horrible move in at the turn one. Missed the apex, but didn't want to force it. Want to save these tyres for another lap. At least. That would have put me on pole that lap, and it wasn't even my particularly cleanest lap I'd done. It shows how annoying that first corner incident was. Well, that last couple of corners, sorry, in qualifying. He seems a bit wayward. Third place is far enough back, so I don't need to push anything. Staying out of the way, letting them know I'm there. He runs wide there on exit, but he's have the inside line to tried to cut back, but couldn't quite get the traction. But I used the slipstream here, just in case he wants the pits. No, you can't move, son. Jesus Christ. Yeah, one more lap. Throw on the mediums. This extra lap will hopefully help me in the long run. I think actually, fuel-wise, we might be all right. We've done a fifth of the race. It's close. I'm going to put a splash in after this stop. Then lets me run at full bore. Not the fastest lap in the world. Jesus Christ, he's already behind me again? Oh no, that's a different guy. Or is it? No. As I say, we're going to put about a lap of fuel in. That'll do. Well, the losing time in the pit stop didn't help. That certainly doesn't. Time to get our head down now. Thanks for that. Depending on how long I can string this out, if I can get 6 laps out of these tyres, I might then get another soft run to finish. Fuck knows how I lost 9 seconds though to the leader. Bear in mind we came into the pits pretty much side by side. I know that wasn't the greatest outlet you'll ever see, but now the question is did they go back onto the softs again? Because if they did, they're going to be struggling with the pits. And the suggestion being the fact he just put in that sort of lap time that both of these are on softs. And he's made a mistake somewhere because I've just pulled 2 seconds on him. Yeah, these softs have got a cliff, and when they drop off, they don't half drop off quick. Because there he is again. We're definitely catching the leader. He's gone back in the pits. But he's come straight back out again. Oh, that was naughty. I think I'll get a penalty for that. I'll be lucky if I didn't. I'm a lucky boy. So the guy who was leading is now 4 seconds behind. He is on the fast tyre, so he will be quick, but such terrible traction out of that last corner. Yeah, my little tussle with second place there's cost me. kind of catch-22 myself with these mediums. I think I'm going to have to be a bit defensive for a minute because I got to get probably. Well, no, I could stop after the next lap and then on 12. I think that might be what we need to do because this medium's not going to win us the race. I'm already starting to struggle. Trying to be smooth, not particularly fast. That's killed me. I'm going to lose the lead here. Tuck back in. He's trying to work real hard, break the slipstream. Fine, you can go that. I was quite happy for him to go that far over. Trying to protect myself from the punt as well. Yeah, this one nice stop really didn't help us. But I know we're good on fuel. Yeah. So we're going to bin these. Go on to the softs. No fuel. He obviously put fuel in because it's given us the lead back. Just covering off his cutback. I think it's going to be a straight fight between the two of us. Just depends on how dirty he wants to get. Again, he's had a better exit out of there. I'm going to squeeze him down, not give him a hell of a lot of room, but give him enough. and just square off my exit. Would help if I could hit an apex from time to time. Come on. And that's not a penalty, Hal. Okay. So I may have just killed the race. Not much I could do about it. We'll stop after this lap. Put a new fresh set on. Oh, my exit's been bad in this race. The tyres keep giving out like they do so quickly. It's hard to know what type of exit you're going to get each time you take a corner. Oh, fuck. Oh, that was dumb. I completely forgot I didn't need fuel. Cost me over 2 seconds there. Like, what is this kid doing? You want to hit him? Thank you. Uh-oh. Hey, I want nothing to do with this, son. Oh, I got the feeling it's going to end badly. And dive. Knew it was coming. Whoa! Well, that just killed my race. Even more than the first one. Put myself in that situation by putting a toe on the grass and just couldn't hold the throttle open enough. Rear tyres are cooked. Oh well. It was fun. Just dealing with a bunch of arseholes. Oh, Mr. Zaza man forgot to change tyres. No good. So fourth, not bad, not the best. Right, ran out of this stream. Let's do a daily race. What's the time? Might be able to knock into a 3:45. If not, we'll go for a 3:50 event. Well, I'll push my sportsmanship rating up a little bit. Come on. I want to try and get an entry in quick. Got around a minute. Yeah, whatever. Advantage. Lovely. Oh no. It's Alpine. Got one of those where oh. See what's working. Supra. Dragon Tail obviously being one of the custom tracks designed specifically for Gran Turismo, with the infamous Chicane of Death. I don't actually mind this track. I just tend to get some issues with it. So we're just going to try and put in a hot lap. Get ourselves a grid spot. These are obviously much shorter races. Than the FIA ones. I kind of like the length of the FIA ones. I find the daily races can be a bit dull. Well, I thought just to give you guys something to look at. And as with the last one, let's try and remember my braking points. It's not a terrible first lap. I've been a little early on the braking places, but I get off. I was running a bit tight, and then into the double chicane of death, through one, feather the throttle, lift. Not particularly clean through two. I say not particularly, not at all. Look for an exit, and there we go. This corner's got a nasty bump through the middle of it. Really unsettles the car. And I wasn't particularly quick coming out of there. It's giving my Ghost something to catch up on. Lay off the throttle through there. And then back flat through the next two. Much faster through that bit this time. I had to flick the brake, swing understeers a little bit on switching changes direction. Low 142 on this one. Meets the apex again there, but didn't get the oversteer coming out, which gave me the drive down the hill. Let me catch up a little bit. that understeer coming into play on the switchbacks. You need to give it brake to basically force the change of direction sometimes. This puts us in the 41s, so not bad. What's that? 3 nice clean laps. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Caught the dirt. And just couldn't get it straightened back out, but it didn't really matter. Where am I? Oh, Jesus. It's a relatively fast group. And they're getting down in the 39s. Okay. Saying I was doing was not quick. I was feeling relatively happy with the 41. Right, let's see what I can do. 13, unlucky for some, starting at the back. We don't have the long-winded start procedure of the FIA races, which is nice. As long as they don't start me in the hairpin, I should be okay. I don't know, my luck, they probably will. What do they call that? Sod's Law. As I say, Friday we're going to be changing it up. We're going to be moving off racing games for the remainder of the week. We're going to move on to Animal Crossing. So if you want to join me on that, we're going to be doing that one on Facebook. So if you enjoyed this, come check it out. That'll be at a slightly earlier time on 1 o'clock Pacific. And then on Sunday, we're going to go on YouTube. We're going to hit some Madden up. Hopefully, we can get some people involved in that one. And that'll be fun as well. So check out social medias at the bottom of the screen, mainly at Swinny Gaming on most of your social channels. So check it out. Check out my schedules for upcoming videos, etc. And it'd be great to see you guys on some of those as well. Relatively clean so far. One guy's had a bit of an issue. It was kind of my bad. I should have probably backed out, knowing what was coming up. Got a minute till the problem line though, so we'll see what we can do between now and then. I get off the power coming out of there. Couldn't quite make the apex otherwise. Apart from the old wheel bumping, I haven't seen anyone particularly get crunked yet. And the pack's still relatively tight. So I'm just going to work with this Peugeot for a minute, try and climb back onto the back of the pack. Or hit both walls. One of the two. Good news, moved up to 11th. Bad news, 2 guys have quit. Which basically keeps me last still. Where the shape in the middle there? I'm really not doing well here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm making this look pants. Well, we got 2 laps left. I'm quite way off the back of the next pack now. leader shooting away on his own, and then there's two groups following him. One of 4, one of 5. Be nice if I could catch up with the nearer group. Just got to put in some clean laps now. I'm just not driving fast. That's partly my issue around here. Secondly, that understeer's killing me. I cannot poke it into the chicane with any great conviction. Let's at least try and put a clean lap for my final lap. I mean, that was my fastest lap, which shows you how bad I've been struggling out here. Just not fast whatsoever. Get in there. And that was pretty terrible. Right, I think we're going to leave it there. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll hope to catch you on the stream on Friday with Animal Crossing. See you then.